人哈！
Okay, so I know what you think. Call me Bruce. Big Bruce in the chat, man. Look, last video I was from Scotland? Last video I was from Scotland. This video I'm from Gotham City. I just finished Basilisk, the Ouka scrolls, something of that. Trash. Trash is what it is. Man, this whole anime experience, this show experience, whatever you want to call this experience, was one of the roughest watches that I had in a minute. Now, the way I like to do these recap and reviews, I'll just give a nice little introduction, and then I'm going to spoil everything. So this is about two ninjas, right? Two twin ninjas, Hachiro and Hibiki. And they're like the top dogs, because at first they're kids, because their parents were like two big things. Like one was like Kuga or something. Hachiro is the male, and like his dad was leader of the Kugas, and then Hibiki's mom was leader of the Igas. They got all whoop married or whatever, and not married, but they had love and all that. And look, they were powerful, of two rival clans, which the babies brought them together, but they killed each other later on. Look, man, horrible. I don't even feel like recapping this anime because it was just so bad. I'd rather just talk about what made it bad. What made it bad was they tried to like incorporate everybody's backstories during the anime, which was cool, but at the same time, it was sloppy and too late. Like, I was learning about one of Hibiki's and Hachiro's clan mates, because they had a clan, right? Okay, so you got Hibiki and Hachiro at the top. And they had the little guardians, right? So they had 3 apiece, 3 males, 3 females. And so they were trying to show the people's backgrounds with 3 males and 3 females, but like towards the end, this is like a 24 episode show. It was like episode 2019. Like I'm finally learning about some of the clanmates' backstories. Like, that should have happened in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just way too clumped together, man. It was just too much. It was just too clumped together. It was like 50,000 names. Like they tried to throw back the history, Nobuga, whatever, and all this, man. It was just like 50,000 names. You had the emperor name, or whatever you want to call him, the shogun. You had the shoguns, his little bloodline. Like, man, this anime was just garbage. And it was weird. And what was weird about it, right, I told y'all, Hibiki and Hachiro's parents were on 2 different clans. They made love, they had them, they're twins, right? Why is Hibiki... Oh wait, I'm spoiling it. So if you haven't seen this, which you should not see it, don't watch further. Why is Hibiki falling in love with Hachiro? That's her brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, that John crazy. Like, I don't know what incest stuff is going on here, but like, that John wild. Like, she over here like wanting to be falling in love with Hachiro. Probably would have his kids. They are twins. Like, what? This ain't no one twin action going on here, man. This jump was ooh-wee. And so what makes Hibiki and Hachiro so valuable is that they have this eye magic. So Hachiro can look at you and make you kill yourself. Hibiki can look at you and make you just completely disarm yourself. So you're just wide open. So it's like a perfect little tandem going on, because Hachiro can protect Hibiki, Hibiki can protect Hachiro. So it's just like, that's what the basis is. Eventually, there's this old guy named Jojin. He's a demon, and he's basically trying to get Hachiro and Hibiki's blood in order to revive Nobunga Marasama, whatever this old demon kind of quest guy name is, try to revive him. So at the end, they stop him. Then they go like this little altar reality, I'm not gonna lie, I think it was like episode 20 through 24 was lit. The lit part of this anime was when everybody was getting offed. Like all the little clansmates, all 6 of them, offed. That was fire. I'm not gonna lie, because I wasn't expecting all that. Like I knew that like some of them were gonna die, but in the fashion that they did, fire. I give Basilisk that. That was fire. Towards the end. But it was such a pain from episode 1 all the way to episode 18, 19, 20. It was a pain. Okay, it was just dragged out. That's like the number 2 thing. Like 1, too much stuff crammed in, too many names, too much history crap that was irrelevant. It was just poorly like explained. Like I wish they had a little tree during the show to show you like everybody's connection, right? 2, I forgot. Two, Jojen had so many chances to just off everybody, you know, and he just let them stay around. That's why I didn't like it was just too passive for me. Like, if you know the people around him is gonna be a threat, go crazy, get him out the way. But he didn't, and he just had them all around, so it's very just dragged out. And then 3, lastly, why this is so trash is because Hachiro is one of the main characters. But he's so stubborn, bruh. Like, he's just such an idiot. Like, he was an idiot as a little kid. You know what I'm saying? Like a little protective little brat. And then he grows up and he's more of an idiot. Like, he just wants to do his own thing, go his own way. He's putting everybody in danger because he ain't there to save nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, Hachiro is annoying, bruh. Like, stop fighting your feelings, bruh. Stop fighting your feelings. You want to be with Hibiki, you incest cuck, then go ahead, do you. But like, that's not crazy to me. Like, he just putting so much people through peril because they all wait on Hachiro. Hachiro over here abandoning folks. Imagine the strongest guy in your village or whatever, and he just out there doing his own thing, grabbing ass and shit. He just over there picking flowers, picking daisies. Like, bro, like, if you don't come back and save folks, people over here trying to help you, and you over here trying to run away from your problems and stuff, that was weak to me. That was just so weak, man. Look, he got me tight, man. Hachiro got me tight. I was so mad at Hachiro watching that, and Hibiki's over here being a simp for him, like, oh, Hachiro, you don't want to leave me, you know what I'm saying? Like, Hibiki, like, you bad, like, go get somebody else. You don't need your twin brother. You nasty? You nasty. That's just nasty, bro. I don't know what these Japanese writers are on, man. That's just crazy. Oh my god. So the ending was very lit. I want to talk about the ending a little bit. They went to this alternate universe, right? And Hachiro fought. Jojen had like 4 members. They were all demons. And Hachiro basically knew their powers already. They didn't know Hachiro in this alternate reality. And the reason the alternate reality was created is because one of the demons died and they could control the time. And so this demon technically didn't die. He was still alive, which is kind of funny because this whole time I thought that demon was a girl, but it turns out he was a dude. But he was ugly because he got turned into a demon. And so he was like, yo, F this. Like, I'm going to shatter my little hourglass or whatever, and we're going to see what happens. And then the homie, the other guy, he can control, like, I don't know, space or something. He was over there whipping that jump. And so basically the 2 demons were fighting each other because one was trying to end it all, and the other one was like, nah, we're going to preserve this, right? So then they use their powers against each other, they clash. So space met time. Boom! You know what I'm saying? So this created like a whole new like alternate reality that Hachiro and Hibiki were in. And then to get there, boom. Hachiro kills the demons with ease. He kills all 4 of them, quick. Jojen he struggles with. He killed him originally, but then we found out that Jojen was actually like immortal because he swallowed up somebody, I guess, Tenzin or something, right? And Hibiki, before we found that out, Hachiro and Hibiki thought it was over. They're like, bet, it's over. So Oh, I forgot. Let me go back. So when Hachiro and Hibiki use their eye magic on each other willingly, they do this thing called Ouka. 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 And like it's just a big, powerful blast, a ray of energy that can take anything out. Like you're not surviving that. If that hits you, GG's. It's over. Game's over. Like it's over. It's over. You know what I'm saying? Like so, like nobody can survive that like that. Like it's not for the weak. And so they used that on Jojen, and he ended up surviving that. Hacho even slashed him. He survived that, and so they were like, it causes so much destruction that Hibiki and Hacho were like, we can't use this ever again. So Hacho's about to be a G for once and step up, be a man. He's about to cut his own eyes out. That's what I thought he was going to do. He's going to cut his eyes out or he's going to kill himself. And then Hibiki was like, no, don't do that. And she used a reflection of the sword to disarm Hachiro. She took the sword, cut her own eyes. Ooh wee. That was hard. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, that's hard. That just gave y'all +1. From the low grade, you still got +1. So it's a little mid-grade. We'll get there. Cut her eyes. Oh, she bleeding. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? Here comes Jojen. He's like, and also, this is the alternate reality Jojen. The other Jojen already died from a demon in the real world. Anyway, alternate reality Jojen was like, oh, you thought you could kill me? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Now she's eyes are slashed. Like, now I'm about to kill you. You know what I'm saying? So he go over to slice Hibiki because he knew that Hachiro tried to protect Hibiki. Hachiro did. Hachiro got sliced up. He bleeding. He like, oh. A long story short, he tricked the little Tenzin, which is like another man in Jojen. He got him mad. And use his eye, because the eye magic only works if you have the intent to hurt Hachiro. So he uses your intent to hurt him against you, which kills you. Tough. So he ended up killing Jojen that way. Jojen ended up killing himself. So Hachiro died. Obviously, he got sliced the fuck up. He died, and then Hibiki returned back into reality. Right? And what was really cool was since Space met time in this little tower that all the battles were going down, when the clansmates were dying, the 6 clansmates I mentioned in the beginning, they were dying. They ended up turning back to being kids. So they turned back to be kids, and now Hibiki's blind, and she's basically like raising the kids, but they don't even know that. They already met Hibiki, but they got turned back by time. It's very weird and strange, but it's very neat how they incorporate that. So everybody in that tower was affected in some way in the space and time, right?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you.
So she's basically raising the 6 clansmates back up. She can't use eye magic. Her eyes are slashed. So basically, Hibiki, low-key at this point, she useless. I'm not gonna cap. So we all just chilling, and we just thinking that the anime is over. I'm like, thank God. Because, like, don't get me wrong, the last 4 episodes were lit, but, like, it's the last 4 episodes. 4 out of 24 is what? 1 out of 6? Which is what? Quick math. 1 out of 6, 4. 40. What's 6 off? 636. 1.6? 16%? Confirmed, the 16%, that's a F. Okay, that's an F. So we're thinking like, oh, it's over with. I'm cool. I can move on. I can watch something else, right? Here comes this man Jojen in the real world. He died once, but he's back because he was immortal in the alternate reality, right? But he still had that Tenzin in the real world. We just didn't know. So he was back, and this man came back talking spicy. He was like, oh, Hachiro's not here to protect you. Your little clansmates are kids. They can't protect you. And he was like straight up on some, I'm about to rape you. You're going to have my child. I'm going to rape you. You're going to have my child. Carry my seed is what he said. And then we're going to birth a baby. This nigga, okay, first off, this man's like 95 years old. He might be like 950 years old. Oh, we're talking about rape. They can't even get it up. Like, what is he talking about? But like, I was gonna scream like, is he serious? That's tough. So Of course, Hibiki can't do anything. She's like, oh my god, like it's over with, right? So here comes Jojin's old nasty fat self about to come on and rape the girl, right? Hachiro comes out of nowhere, out of this girl's eyes. This was like one of the most fire things I've seen in a minute. Out of the girl's eyes, Hachiro comes, big slice Jojin up, tough. Get him out of here, coach. Get him out of here, sub him out. Down goes Jojin for good. And that's how the show ends. Like I said, I wouldn't recommend this anime for anybody. To me, it was cheeks. Just from the beginning. It only got lit when everybody started dying. And that's not really a good anime when all characters have to die for it to be lit. Like, it ain't lit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's tough. So I would give it maybe like a 5 out of 10. I got 5.5 out of 10. Just because it was hard towards the end. I give it a 6 out of 10. Just because it was hard at the end. Okay, and a 6 out of 10 on my scale is pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. So, like, this don't even deserve a us. You know what I'm saying? I can't even hit a us. I'm gonna say goodbye. Goodbye and farewell.
Okay, Boomer, whatever you say.